Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Will, and in this video, I'm going to go over why I'm going to keep the Chase Sapphire Reserve card even after they've increased the annual fee from $450 to $550. So let me go and say this right now. I'm not happy about this increasing annual fee. I'm not getting enough from these new benefits to really justify that additional cost I have to pay. But overall, I'm still getting positive value with my Chase Sapphire Reserve card and my overall Chase setup. So these new benefits, let's go over those first. They're pretty controversial, definitely. The thing is that not everyone either has access to these services or uses these services. So for DoorDash, you're going to get a $60 credit in 2020 and in 2021. After that, I'm assuming Chase is just going to survey the landscape, see what the competition is doing, and that they're going to adjust the benefits again after 2021. That's just my guess. But with these credits, these are the only new benefits I can really fully take advantage of. I've been using DoorDash for the past few months now, and I don't use it for delivery. So I do place my orders on DoorDash and then I pick them up. That's what I do for Grubhub as well when I'm using my MS Gold credit. I don't like doing delivery. So with that $60 credit, I can definitely use it. With the Dash Pass, don't really care. Again, I do pick up, so I'm not going to value that Dash Pass at all. Now, DoorDash, besides not being everywhere, it does have some controversies, and I think all delivery food services have had this type of controversy, and that's the food on the DoorDash's menus don't necessarily match the price that's what is at the restaurant if you were to place your order directly with the restaurant. Sometimes it can be inflated, so you want to make sure that you check to see that you're actually paying the same value that you would get if you were to just order the food directly. For me, I have seen this at some restaurants near my job, but luckily there are, a few pretty good restaurants near my house that I can really take advantage of that where the price does match up with the restaurant. So again, just make sure if you're using this DoorDash credit that you're ordering from a restaurant where the prices are the same as if you were ordering. That's DoorDash. So that's $60 I'm getting in 2020 and 2021. So my effective annual fee increase is just $40. So really not too much. The next credit is going to be that Lyft Pink Pass, I believe it's called. And I think this is a pretty good credit if you use Lyft, but I live in the suburbs of Atlanta and I don't get, I don't use Lyft that often. Sometimes when I go to the airport, a lot of times I just ride a train. But yeah, it's a good credit. You get 15% off. You get that priority when you're at the airport. So it's a good benefit if you ride Lyft, but it's not something I can really value. You also get that 10 points back when you use your Chase Sapphire Reserve card. So that's also really good if you're using Lyft, but again, it's not something I can value. So with these new benefits, I'm only getting about $60 worth of value from that $100 increase in annual fee. So effectively, $40 increase. So it's really not that big of a deal for me. I just did a video on how much I got in 2019, and that was about $3,000 worth of value with my whole Chase setup. So I've had the Chase Sapphire Reserve card for going on 3 years now. So my situation could definitely be a lot different than where you're at right now. So what I did was I had a poll on my channel asking my subs whether or not they're going to downgrade or keep the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. 47 of you guys say you're either going to downgrade or you're simply not going to get it. And then 29 say you're still going to get it or you end up keeping it. And then 24% say you're not sure yet. So that's actually a little bit, it's kind of a little surprise there. But my next question kind of shed some light on, why it's such a big difference. So a lot of you haven't even gotten the card yet. So 53% of you guys say you don't have the card yet. 22% said you've had it for less than 1 year. And then 16 say you've had it between 1 and 2 years. And then only 9% are what I consider OG Sapphire Reserve card users. So I've been into that OG status, and that's definitely a big deal. So with the Sapphire Reserve card, I would say the biggest change was made in 2017 to the benefits. And this is when they changed the travel credit from a calendar year to an anniversary year. So those of us who have had it since it was a calendar year, we essentially get that travel credit twice per annual fee. So before we were paying $450 annual fee and we were getting $600 in the travel credit. So now we're paying $550 and we're getting $600. So we're still making out. If we just use a Chase Sapphire Reserve card for travel purchases, we're still going to end up making $50 just having the card for that purpose. On the other end of the spectrum, 53% of you guys say you don't even have it yet. So it's a pretty big discrepancy. So for you that don't have it yet, I kind of understand why you're hesitant to get this card. So it's always been my strategy that I've recommended to people to go ahead and get the Chase Sapphire Preferred card and then upgrade to the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. And that's because the Preferred card does have a higher sign-up bonus. Now, I do think they are going to increase the Sapphire Reserve card sign-up bonus at some point in the near future, But right now, Sapphire Preferred card does have the higher bonus. So, whether or not you should upgrade it kind of depends on how you want to use your points. So if you're someone that just, does straight transfer partners, they both have the same transfer partners. They transfer at the same rate. So it's really no point having a reserve card unless you want some of the other benefits. But you can usually get those other benefits with other cards. So say like the Priority Pass Lounge, you can get the Hilton Surpass, you can get the Hilton Aspire card. Both of those cards will give you the Priority Pass Lounge. So that is definitely an option. Now, if you're someone that uses the travel portal, which I think most people do use the travel portal, and not a lot of people use the transfer partners. If you're using the travel portal, I definitely still recommend upgrading from the preferred card to the Sapphire Reserve card. And that's just because the extra 25% bonus that you get with the travel portal can definitely make up for the difference in the effective annual fee between the two cards. So I just did a video, my last video, when I was going over Scott's cheap flights, and I go over an example of how much I saved on my trip to Japan using the travel portal and compared it to what I would have gotten if I had just the preferred card. I think it was about $230 difference. So that definitely makes up for the effective annual fee between the Sapphire Reserve and the preferred card. So that's just the gist of it. If you're going to be, transfer partners, go ahead and probably get the preferred card. You still got to run the numbers to see if it makes sense for you. But if you're going to be using the travel portal, then you definitely want to have the Sapphire Reserve card. Now, if you want to just use the preferred card or your Chase setup as a Hyatt hotel system, that's perfectly fine. You get a live value Hyatt hotels. I had someone comment on my last channel. That's pretty much how they use it. Now, you also want to make sure you don't look at just the Chase Sapphire cards when you're doing your numbers, because it's probably not the only Chase Ultimate Reward card that you have in your wallet that's accumulating points. So you probably have the Freedom Unlimited, maybe some of the Ink cards. And when you look at it that way, none of those cards have an annual fee. So you can always transfer those points to your Chase Sapphire Reserve card or your Chase Sapphire Preferred card account. And that is what you should use to really value whether or not you should keep one of these Sapphire cards, not just the Sapphire card by itself, because it is a system. That's how it really is supposed to work. Just having the Sapphire card by itself doesn't really make sense. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, if you want to go into other cards like Amex, Wells Fargo has a duo/trio that you can get into. I'm going to do videos on those as well. But I would say definitely stay with Chase if you're starting out. Do your 524 and then jump into those other card systems. But yeah, like I said, I'll be doing those comparison videos coming up. My first one is going to be Wells Fargo versus Chase. So I just finished a spreadsheet on that. It's pretty interesting results. So definitely make sure that you're subscribed. Hit that bell notification to make sure you get notified of that video. But that is pretty much all I have, guys. That's why I'm keeping the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. At the end of the day, I'm still getting positive value. Just make sure you're just not canceling the card without running the numbers yourself. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you're going to do and let me know why. So, I like to do some research on this. I like data. So yeah, definitely let me know why. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Be sure to smash that like button. I'll catch you guys. Peace.